Move before we get down to the base native material. We've gone down about 4 or 5 inches. Moved the topsoil, and we started to hit some really hard stuff. As you can see, that there's already a substantial pile of granite that we've pulled out of this just a small hole. So we'll keep digging and record further. I've gone down a couple more inches, and the ground has, the dirt has changed color to a much lighter color. Seems to be getting a little bit finer. Again, we've pulled out a bunch more granite rocks just out of a really small hole, and we'll just keep digging. Alright, we've gone down about roughly a foot, and the soil has changed color again. It's gotten even lighter, and as you can see from the granite pile, just from that small hole, there's an awful lot of rock coming out of a very small hole. And with that, we will dig down and record what we see. Gone down about 16 inches. The soil I had in my hand just from the bottom of the hole, very fine and very light colored, like the fine silty barred that was referenced in the other document that's attached to the letter. And as you can see, we've pulled a lot more rocks out of that relatively small hole, which affects the water absorption cross section. And we're going to keep digging, and we'll keep recording soil conditions. Now we're down about 2.5 feet, and the soil again has changed color, has gotten even lighter, and now the soil has gotten even finer. It now takes the pry bar to loosen the soil in order to remove dirt by the shovel. So we'll continue and keep going. So we've gone down about roughly 33 inches, just a couple more inches than before. You can see the dirt has gotten really light. It's turned from a light brown now to a very light gray, and with that light gray material, it's starting to get very hard. We will keep digging and record what we find. This light gray material, and it's gotten really hard. It's a very fine material. It's almost clay-like, and it's very difficult to get a shovel into it. And even using the pry bar takes a little bit to loosen it up. And as you can see, our rock pile, our granite pile, has gotten substantially larger because of all the rocks we've just pulled out of this rather small and small hole. So we'll continue to document what we find. So we've hit this a hard pan layer. It's very light gray in color. Material again is very fine, and as you can see that when we're digging, the post hole digger doesn't really make a bite into the base material because it is really hard. This light gray material is extremely fine and hard packed, almost like a hard pan, and at this point we're probably going to the dig. We're about 3 feet down, and digging's become really tough. And if we look over here, you can see the substantial granite pile that's come out of that rather small hole. Looking at the eastern edge of 67 County Street, you can see mounds of dirt that were added sometime in the 1970s to raise the grade of the property. And as you can look over, you can see that the dirt was pushed around and spread around the property. And on the western edge of the property, you can see where the fill was pushed over and not really feathered into to contour to the property. The edge was just kind of left, and trees and other vegetation just grew into it over the years. And on the extreme western boundary of 67, you can see a dramatic drop off of the edge from the fill that was added sometime in the 1970s in an attempt to raise and level the lot.